and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. Alright, this is a little bit of a weird one, but I feel like I'm reading for somebody who has had some, weird telepathic communication with possibly a twin flame. A masculine, via lyrics of music. So, maybe one or both of the individuals, probably both, feel like when they listen to certain songs that those lyrics are coming from the person that they miss or feel separated from. So I feel like I have to start with situations deck because that does actually have a telepathic card. We'll see if it comes out for you. Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, whoever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you heard that rumbling, that was Hambone running up the stairs. Alright, so we have children in the reverse. So Divine Feminine, this could mean that we have somebody who has matured. This could mean that we're dealing with a child-free connection here. I think it's more so talking about maturity because here we have Ascension coming out. So somebody may have a fresh perspective, a more mature perspective on what's going on for them in their life. Whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you've had a dark night of the soul experience or some sort of ego death. We have happiness in the reverse and grip, anchor, chains, weighed down. There was something in the last couple of years that has maybe progressively gotten more difficult. And I feel like in a way there's an acceptance that yeah, things got pretty bad, but I feel like it needed to so that I would get the motivation or the strength to remove myself from that situation. Because somebody felt like they couldn't leave. They felt bound, right? I think for some of you, this is something that was started during the pandemic. Even during, the first couple of months or the first year really, I just kept feeling this overwhelming sense of people seeing their relationships or their home life more clearly. How could you not, right? So I think somebody has had to mature, really consider, why am I doing what I am if it's only keeping me in this situation that isn't good for me? So we have Daily Hustle or Hamster Wheel in the reverse and TikTok. And I kind of like it. I think you have a lot of abundance coming in. I think there may be a promotion, a new job. Perhaps you've gotten comfortable with your calling like I have. There's something here about you being rewarded or kind of like cashing in the chips because you have faced what was an obstacle in your life, even though it required a lot of strength you maybe didn't even really feel like you had. And it's shown you just how capable you are. So we may see the Magician come out. I'm reaching for the Masonic Tarot, so we'll go there next. And just a quick heads up, this deck is a little bit different in terms of, there are no King of Wands or Queen of Wands. The wands would be represented by gold, which I know, probably expect it to be pentacles, but the book says that's because gold is forged in fire. So, all right, what do we have? The Divine Feminine, please. I was just talking about strength. You guys, this is so damn beautiful and kind of just summarizes what I just said. So we have strength, and then we have the Five of Chalices or Five of Cups kind of crossing it, right? Coming out sideways. And when that happens, this is a challenge. There was a challenge in your recent past regarding the strength or courage, the perseverance that you had over moving past, letting go, releasing a situation that wasn't good for you. Because if you know tarot, you know that in the Five of Cups, generally we see a depiction of somebody in a long, like, trench coat moping over 3 overturned cups. Well, it's 5 cups, right? So the other 2 are still upright, potentially contain something, but it's behind the person. So I feel like you had to, whoever I'm reading for, you had to accept that while there may have been some measure of comfort or familiarity in this situation that you had outgrown, you knew you had to move beyond that and accept that there was something better out there for you. And I think you did. And now we have Ace of Gold. I'm glad I told you this is like the Ace of Wands then, right? So look at this. We have happiness in the reverse, clarified by a new start. Ace of Gold. Just so happens to be a sun. So much similarity between the sunflower and this, but I think it's also worth pointing out that oftentimes in the tarot, the Queen of Wands will have, like sunflowers. So we could have a divine feminine here who has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius featured prominently in their birth chart. But more importantly, we have a divine feminine that has grown up, has realized their own strength, their own worth, developed their self-love, their ability to heal. They've let go of something that is not for them. And now it's, almost like literally you can taste it. Maybe you even have some intuition kind of like going off for you where you're like, yeah, no, I know I've been through some really difficult things, but it's my time. Exactly. This is like exactly what I just said. We have the Nine of Mallets, which would be the Earth or like Pentacles. And then it's crossed by or challenged by healing from heartbreak. So we have somebody that has stepped into no longer needing to have somebody there to have a good time. Somebody who is able to enjoy solitude, who appreciates relaxing, maybe has a newfound appreciation for nature or hobbies that they used to indulge in but had to give up because of a relationship or some sort of change of circumstance. There's like, I love how that spun. There's like, oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, okay. There's like, I've made it through all of this and I didn't think I could. What possibly could be out there for me? Because I know it's going to be good. I know I did good for myself. And what do we have? Going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles or Ten of Mallets. And this is clarifying TikTok. I told you there's abundance coming in for you. A promotion, a wealthy, lover. We have the Three of Chalices and the Five of Swords. Let me tell you what I see here, Divine Feminine. I see multiple offers because you've stepped into your power. There's this magnetism, this alluring quality that you're sending out like a beacon. And people from your past, people from your work, people from your local bar, I don't know, wherever you hang out, people that know you are like taking notice, like, what's different? You seem so like vibrant now. Well, I'll tell you it's different. You know who the fuck you are. You love who you are. And people can tell. But we have, with the Three of Chalices and Five of Swords, somebody who wants to make you an offer specifically because they know you're about to get a better offer. This has jealous ex written all over it, but it doesn't have to be that for all of you. I feel like for some of you, this could even be a concerned family member. There's something here about somebody trying to come in between you and your spiritual path, your awakening, or your new love. So follow your intuition above anything else and look for the intent or the motivations behind people's opinions if they're, eager to offer them to you. All right, so we have death. So, Divine Feminine, you already know that when you're a Divine Feminine, people will target you. If you're a light worker, if you're a ray of sunshine, people are going to have opinions about it. People are going to get jealous. People are going to question you. How do you make your money? How come you don't have mental health problems? Hey, maybe I do. Maybe I just don't broadcast them. Whatever it is, people want to know why you think you're so great. And we have Death clarifying Ace of Gold or Ace of Wands to tell you that there are people who want to poop in your punch bowl. Like the lady in Timmy Hortons. I think it's Tim Hortons, right? I don't know. Somebody from Canada, help me out, please. We have somebody that wants to ruin your new beginning because they're jealous. And this could absolutely be the person that you had to work very hard to move away from. I think for the large majority of you, that is exactly who it is, because we have the Four of Swords in the reverse and Temperance. So this is somebody that would have done things specifically to make it more difficult for you to have balance or stability in your life. So this is somebody that would make it difficult for you to balance your finances or address family issues. They would have made more chaos in your life instead of helped you reduce the chaos, because for them, when you were dealing with all of this chaos, it was easier to be their shitbag self. Sure, you can get mad at me if you want, but like, who just helped you pay your cell phone bill because you had to loan money to your mom? Okay, thanks, dickwagon. This is a selfish person that doesn't want to see you move on or doesn't want to see you do well because it serves them when you are not doing well. Yeah, Ace of Chalices in the reverse. So this person who wants to come in and ruin this or like distract you from this blessing, I feel like you'll be able to see through it right away. We have the third eye at the top of the card there. This is the Ace of Chalices again, but it's in the reverse, I think, to kind of underscore that this deadline, this time running out, I feel like you're going to be able to see quite clearly the intentions of the people who come forward, the people who might want to make an offer of love to you, right? And you're going to see through this person because their offer, there's going to be something they say or how they say it, and you're going to be like, ding, 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 ding. I knew it. You're still a hateful bastard. Back of the line. No, you know what? Find a different line, because you're never going to have a chance at this again. You messed it up. Move along. I have better things to do. Maybe you should work on your own healing. All right, so we're going to continue. I think some of you have already seen these. These are technically the newest. I love them because we have kind of like a tea stain vibe as far as the colors. But also underneath the name of the card, there's a quotation or a phrase. So for the Page of Cups, for example, this says, don't let your emotions get in the way. So kind of like as a little phrase that summarizes the overall gist of the card. Yep. So this offer, I feel like it's going to come in right before the real one, like the good offer that you know you're worth. We have somebody here coming in with the poopy offer, because I'm a mature lady, that is telling you what you want to hear and not backing it up. Again, you're going to see right through this. And with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you're going to find them to be untruthful. They're going to say something that doesn't seem accurate or doesn't, like, just as an example, they'll be like, I brought you your favorite cookie. And it's not your favorite cookie. And you're like, way to like toot your own horn, but you actually like totally messed that up. Like, I'm not going to be a dick about it. Like, thanks for the cookie. But like, you think you're so great. You don't even know me. Why are you bragging about knowing me if you don't know that? Especially if you're an ex and like you've seen me mow down like 8,000 of those cookies. This person is going to be moody and you're going to see that they are trying to manipulate you. For some of you, this person was born in August or in 1983. We have the Fool, spread your wings and fly. See, this is so beautiful. It's right underneath the Ace of Wands and the Death card. So because you have transformed, because you have worked to end things that no longer serve you, you are walking into this new life, this new beginning, new happiness. Could be, again, a new job or a new love or both. And I feel like you see it coming. You know that there's something better. Page of Swords, take your time to think before you act. So this is about the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. So in other words, I feel like this is still that warning, right? Like you're seen as this independent, like attractive force to be reckoned with. But this is clarifying being bound at some point. So this is newfound. This is something that you've worked to achieve for yourself, and you have realized that your doing so has aggravated the person that you had to free yourself from. They are not healed, and they want to test out those manipulation skills on you again. This feels like an appropriate time to share a little story. There is something really weird about the spiritual journey resulting in progressively increased intuition and bullshitometer skills. It can be a little bit jarring sometimes, or a little bit like, whoa, just what happened just there? Like, shocking when the people that you have in your life, there are amongst them people that you have trusted to be supportive or in your corner, and you may see some of these people have been lying to you, that some of these people have been manipulating you less obviously than this person. So I guess I mentioned this just to say there's no value in blaming yourself for loving the people that seek to take advantage of you, or showing compassion or grace or forgiveness towards those that have failed you or worn a mask. It is holding on to that ability to believe in love, or hold on to your heart and your innocence, purity, whatever it is, that light that you bring to other people. Don't let anybody stamp that out with their bullshit. You want to be a liar? You want to try to like poop in my punch? Okay, I'll buy new punch. I know that God takes care of me. So, like, there's probably like another punch bowl right around the corner. You just don't know about it yet. And you're not pooping in that one because I'm not going to let you. So, it's like that laid back attitude of the Queen of Wands, knowing what is meant for me will come my way. I don't have to fight for it. I've already gone through the battles that I needed to. So, I feel like you're prepared to be able to use that discernment or that intuition when this person comes in. But this Page of Swords card, paired with the Lovers in the reverse, is a very strong warning. To not let somebody convince you that they've changed when you know in your gut that they have not. They don't want to let go of you. But that doesn't mean that they've worked on themselves to be able to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. And this is under the Ace of Chalices in the reverse. So I feel like it's worth mentioning that this could also suggest that somebody not just wants to like claim you and prevent you from moving into a new relationship, but they also might see you as their meal ticket, right? If they know that you're seeing success in a business or you're doing really well, you might get a promotion, you're getting an inheritance, whatever it is, they see you as a meal ticket and like somebody they can manipulate. The problem is they don't realize how clever you are, because part of what this Knight of Pentacles card suggests is that somebody knows how to use strategy or a methodical approach to minimize risk. So I don't think they realize how perceptive you are. All right, Divine Feminine, we're going to continue with the Meta Muse. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. Or a comment. I like those too. Oh, this is cool, you guys. Damn. So the number 8, I really do feel is important to you. So we have Strength, which is number 8, the 3 of Chalices, which is number 3, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, 8, and here we have another 8, Strength. But it's also the same first card that came out with the Masonic. So again, I just want to congratulate you and underscore here, you have made strides. You have really worked to get rid of the indecisiveness, the feeling of, I'm stuck, I can't do anything here, or I don't know what's going on. You've removed the blindfold. You've, I think, also worked to remove things that are toxic for you, because, again, why invest in that if it's not worth your time? We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you knew that this new beginning for you had to be a little more selective in terms of who you allow into your energy or your life. And with the Queen of Cups coming out sideways, I feel like for a lot of you, there's a feminine energy in your life. It could be a sister, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt. Somebody here that has demonstrated a willingness to manipulate. This doesn't have to be the person that seeks to meddle in your new beginning, but it could be. This could be, for some of you, an additional person. But we have somebody here that has shown you kindness and generosity, but you've also seen them in like the negative aspect, right? So I think that's what I was talking about with the Page of Swords. There are times where we realize we put somebody on a pedestal and we shouldn't have. Sometimes this is a parent, right? And you think they have all the answers, you think they would never lie, you think they would never gaslight, whatever it is. There's somebody here, doesn't even have to be a feminine, remember. There's somebody here that has shown you kindness, support, and generosity that has recently let that mask slip a little bit and shown you that they're also quite capable of being selfish. And I feel like this has helped you solidify a decision that is right for you regarding this new beginning. They, for example, may not want you to move away, but you know that that's what you're supposed to do. Don't manipulate me. If this is what I'm meant to do with my life, I'm going to do it. period. And if you care about me, you should want me to do that. But what I see instead with the Queen of Wands and Justice in the reverse is somebody who is trying to block you. This could be somebody who wanted you to struggle with regards to creativity, struggle with regards to motivation or inertia, that forward movement. Because remember, I was talking about the Queen of Wands already. This is somebody who brings things in. She's a magnet. And with Justice in the reverse, I think we have, again, a clock. It's moving. There's time running out here. I think this Queen of Wands in the reverse has to do something to right the situation, or she has some sort of karmic debt that is going to be added to her account. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Divine Feminine. There's someone kind of hiding in the woodwork from your past. Six of Cups. And I feel like this is somebody that at one point in your journey gave you strength and confidence, and then they were gone. But this person, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, wants to reconcile. This person has never let you go. I don't necessarily feel like this is the manipulative energy or the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this is someone else entirely, somebody that I think lives at a distance from you. This is somebody who loves the fact that you have never let go of that innocence, that playful energy, that fieriness or optimism. There's something so innocently beautiful. There's this energy that I think this person struggles to find elsewhere. So I think this person has struggled to connect with others because they remember you so fondly. They have been dealing with a lot of burdens on their own. But I think they've also been keenly aware, even if there's been some distance here, that you've been dealing with burdens that they don't really want to see you dealing with either. I feel like this is somebody who would like to visit you. They miss you. And this is under TikTok. So this could be something that this individual is thinking about quite frequently, or even kind of approaching a little bit obsessive about. All right, we're going to continue with the Tarot Familiars. And then can we grab like an advice card at the end or something? So we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Knave of Wands. Somebody wants to come clean with you or confess to you something that happened to them that was pretty stressful or difficult. For some of you, this is somebody wanting to tell you the reason that we didn't ever, date or really put forth, that I never really put forth the effort in this relationship, is for a pursuit that I followed and I wish I hadn't. Something didn't go well, and I feel like this thing is what got in the way of your being able to stay in this person's life. This could be an addiction or a codependent relationship.
So for some of you, this could literally be a family member not wanting you to deal with each other. For others of you, this is somebody who, refused to change friend groups, and maybe there was one person that was sober, didn't really want to deal with that. But whatever it is, I feel like somebody has healed from that. So if this was a situation where, let's say you got sober and your partner was like, well, I still really like beer. They learned a lesson in this situation that has pushed them to let go of this addiction. Yeah, healing. 2 cards of healing right in a row. 3 of Swords in the reverse and the Star. We could be dealing with somebody that has Aquarius or maybe even Gemini or Libra in their chart. This person sees you as inspirational. 5 of Wands in the reverse. And views your choices as intelligent or clever because you have minimized the drama in your life. They have noticed that you seem to have more peace in your life than you did for a while. This is somebody who feels that they owe you an apology. I have 3 birds on here. I really feel like 8 and 3, that those 2 numbers both are important to you. I feel like this person may even want to apologize for 3 individual, shall we call them offenses, mistakes, missteps. So we have the Queen of Wands clarifying the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this person wants to come clean to you about a feminine energy in their life that was a bit controlling. They may have required this person separate themselves or ghost you. We have the 6 of Pentacles clarifying the Knave of Wands. It feels to me like this person went through something that felt like this Queen of Wands was evening the score with them. So honestly, what I feel is that this masculine energy who still is in love with this Princess of Cups has on some level been kind of like caught by his girlfriend or wife or whatever it is, still thinking about this other person, and it's like they wanted to punish this masculine, possibly with some infidelity or taking this person's money. There's something here about wanting to get even because somebody was juggling. We have the 9 of Wands clarifying the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody has learned their lesson from the situation and has healed. So I feel like this person is looking for something different. They want a pretty drastic change in their life, similar to the one that I feel like you made for yourself. So we have the 8 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Someone felt like they couldn't get out of a situation because it really was super toxic. They didn't know who they could trust. So it took a while for them to figure out, how am I going to extricate myself from this situation? I can't really trust this person to do what I need. I have to do all of this by myself. But I feel like what kept them motivated or feeling like there was hope was this wish fulfillment associated with this Princess of Cups. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. Make the effort, express your love, and free yourself. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Go ahead, make the romantic gesture, and it's time to take control of your life. So, basically, Divine Feminine, we have somebody who wants to rush in, make an offer that you'll be able to see from a mile away is a complete fabrication.
And then somebody else will follow that individual with a much more realistic and long-term, authentic, honest offer. And you'll be like, that's the one I want. Sign me up. When does it get delivered? I'm eager to get started. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading today and that you have a wonderful rest of your day.